Welcome to this episode of my Skyrim Let's Play series. This is Stormcrow, and let's get started. Okay, today we're going to work on the College of Winterhold quests. There will be quite a few. We'll rack them up and we'll get them done. We'll also get the general Winterhold quest done. I need to speak to this guy.
Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching you, all of you, very closely. Your superior and I were simply having a discussion about my level of access to the college. Well, perhaps that is why you're merely an apprentice here. Nothing you need to concern yourself with. I shall be quite capable of observing everything that goes on here. Now that stability has been established between the Dominion and the Empire, we seek only to help Skyrim, to guide its people through this time of transition, to help lead them to a better future. I am an advisor to the Archmage. The Thalmor wish to promote relations with your college. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires advice. Perhaps not as often as he should. In time, I believe he will be more trusting.
Where'd old Baldy go? Whatever.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Is that so?
See, he agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's what this lesson is for. Perfect time to try it out. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
You know, Before you even ask, yes, I have an ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't want to talk about it. Yes, I know Winterhold used to be full of my kind, and no, I don't care that they're all gone now. Does that cover everything? No, I suppose we haven't. Brelina Marion of House Telvanni. First of my family to leave Morrowind in a long time. Now I'm here to study conjuration. That's what's important. Not really. Just that it's very, very old. It was one of the first cities of men in Tamriel, I think. So far, if only because no one is telling me how great I ought to be. I just want to learn. I don't want to think about what's expected of me. Didn't you know? Before the Oblivion Crisis, many elves called Winterhold their home. More visited the college from Morrowind every year. After, growing distrust of magic made life difficult for many. Some left rather than endure the growing hatred from the local Nords. Others returned home after the Red Year, when Vardenfell erupted and caused much destruction. Winterhold itself died in the years between then and now. What's left out there is a husk. Only the college really remains. I know I don't like the way he looks at me. I can't tell if he expects me to blow myself up or to try and murder him. But he clearly doesn't trust any of us. All right then.
If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please let me know. If you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college. By sure no. Those archaic policies died out with the Mages Guild, and were never enforced here. Necromancy, as any other type of magic, is a tool to be used. Of course, non-mages may not see it that way, so we don't go around flaunting it. Not within society, no. Many who practice within the School of Conjuration do so on their own, secretly. Falion is the only one I know who is public about what he does. He was once my teacher here, but left the college years ago. I'll teach you some of what I know, but be careful. He didn't like the Archmage, hated dealing with him, hated having to answer to him. Falion said he hated what this place was becoming, so he just left. Arin found a note on his desk, and that was it. I understand he settled down in Hjalmarch, and his presence there caused something of a problem. Take a look.
Okay, don't need the soul gems yet.
Until next time.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful. Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials. A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact. As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. Assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful. All right, then.
Okay. Let's go to the living quarters and see who's there. It is nighttime, everybody should be in the beds. Where are the stairs up? Bed, 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 stairs. Bed. Please no damn. Annoying. Okay. Let's take a look at the quests. Under Sarthel, okay, miscellaneous. Lots of interesting ones. Whatever this is. East of Whiterun. Yeah, 2 quests to go to the Valenthium Towers. I'll also grab these little locations while I can. Never know when you can pick up a side quest.
Welcome. I'm the owner and proprietor of Honningbrew Meadery.
If you need to sample some of the finest mead in Skyrim,
You need something to do. Just enjoy slowing down the hard-working folk.
Anything interesting here? Alright, good time to save. I mean, it's right here. I gotta check it out, don't I?
Start keeping a knife on now ain't this a surprise? What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do?
Where's the entrance?
Just give up!
Forgot to cast Soul Trap on them. I think there was a quest thing with him.
Who's there? Rodolphe? That you? Boss was looking for you, said he'd be up at the summit. Better not keep him waiting.
So, you win?
Yeah. We can't have that roomy-eyed fool as our watchman. Even if he is half ours, aren't we? Time to get with both.
What was that?
Huh?
Thought I heard something.
Oh, damn it, didn't mean to kill him. Where's the other guy? Yeah, whatever.
You think it'd work?
Of course not. Dogs I could train, but a half-starved wolf? What was that?
Time to end this little game.
That's all you've got?
Make a fine rock.
No, not like this.
Got 5 petty soul gems, 1 lesser soul gem. You turn in that mammoth test. This is where you actually get the sword that the guy was looking for.
Time to end this little game. I can't. Past you. No, not like this.
I've been casting Soul Trap. Why the hell is it not working? Gotta find his damn body. Can't kill him over the ledge.
What's that? Ah, found you. What? Ah! 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 Time to die, hero!
Alright, well, I thought that that quest was here. Oh, well, okay. We did White River Watch today. Okay. Today we did a little bit of the College of Winterhold, and we finished up with White River Watch. Next episode, we'll continue on and do the 2 quests there at the something keep. I forget the name of it, but we'll work our way there. Trying to get too sidetracked on these little side areas, but I do want to 100% complete this, so we'll see what happens. But I want to thank everybody for watching this episode of my Skyrim Let's Play series, and this is Stormcrow signing off.